Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Kev Play. This is Kevin, and we are on episode 36 of The Last of Us Part 2. Last time uh, we were in what seemed to be a flashback with Owen during Christmas time. We were back at the aquarium. Everything seemed very nice and cozy, and we had a little archery mini game going on and everything. And then when they went to the room with where all the Christmas decorations were, it seemed all happy. But then Abby goes on to say that she has everybody on board. They found out where Joel is, and they want to track him down. And from that conversation, it looked like Owen was kind of like, I understand Abby wants this, and I support her, but there was a bit of reluctance there. Like, isn't almost like you could tell what he was thinking. Like, isn't there more to like isn't there isn't it better not to dwell on something that's not even a sure thing of something that might not even be a sure thing that will make you whole again? Isn't there better ways to move on? He didn't want to say that though, because he knows how much she wants this, and how maybe it will bring some peace to her. But the trail and the way it smash cuts from there to her getting strung up by the Seraphites, hung by her neck, and then we come across these new characters, Yara and Liv. I think Liv is their name. Um, but how Yara gets her like arm broken by a hammer, and it's just all this very heavy, intense violence. We just went head to head with this lady, and you can see how pretty that turned out. It's just, is this the road that Abby, like? It's very similar to what Ellie was on with this revenge fantasy. It you know it is it so much about getting peace, or is it actually a revenge fantasy? Do they even know what is there any light at the end of the tunnel for characters that are so damaged like this, that are seem to be spiraling out of control and seem to be in an endless cycle of like violence begets violence begets violence. Something to think about. You know, maybe it's easier said than done that she could have just stayed with Owen and enjoyed that Christmas together and kind of try to lead a happy life with the people that she has in her life, or just follow this trail of destruction. It's like, something to think about. So here we are. She's like thinking about it. She's like, could someone help me? And she realizes the arm's broken.
How's the arm?
I have it under control.
Okay. Grab any supplies you find.
I can't touch this stuff. It's old world.
Are you...
Uh,
You need supplies. We're not out of the woods yet. Pun fucking intended.
What's a pun?
can I break this? No. So Yara seems... She doesn't want to seem weak, when she's asked about her arm. She says she has it under
Never seen
control.
Scars going after Scars before.
Seraphites.
What the hell did you do?
I shaved my head.
Fine, don't tell me. I really don't care.
Some parts here. We'll get to that bench soon. Any parts underneath the car? Nope. craftables. Okay, let's see what we got. Anything could be done here? Let's see. I'm guessing if it has a wrench that I could do something. How close am I to completing this? I have 43 parts. This is a mounting pistol. This is a new pistol. So, how are we with you? Okay, I have these. I don't have stability. You know what? Since I'm here, let's just go ahead with... I guess we'll do the shotgun, but I'm still curious. Alright, let's check out the shotgun. Stability, reload speed. You don't need stability with a shotgun. It's a widespread. I mean, it'd probably be cool to have, but I feel like I can depend on my own skill more than I need to have that, as convenient as it would be. Reload speed, I think, would be the smarter direction. So we'll go with that. 35% reload speed. Why not? Alrighty. I wonder how my pills are doing. Have I checked up on them as of recently? Let's see. I think we only have 21. Okay, so we have a ways to go before we continue with that. In time, can I swap this for? I have nothing for the silence weapon. Okay. Alrighty. Anything of note? I say note, probably because it's going to be a note. Ooh, training manual thing? Bring your own bullets. Bring your own bullets. How to make your own improvised munitions with everyday household items. E.C. Kowalczyk and J.J. Mazur. I probably butchered those, but... Okay. What else we have? Pills. Can I do anything with pills now? I think I can. Oh, because we have the new... Ah, okay. So we have 28 now. What is this? Craft incendiary shells. Craft 2 incendiary shells, which fire in a wide cone, dealing heavy damage and lighting enemies on fire. That'd be cool. Shotgun shells. Oh, so this could light... That'd be interesting. Interesting. But part of me is like... I feel like I got a ways to go with some of this stuff. I still want to get my craft more shivs. Alright, so we'll put a pin on that for now. Oh, here's that note I was anticipating. Not the specific note, but just a note. Eddie, I hope to God you're okay. The latest truce has fallen apart, and now we've been ordered back home for reassignments. I've sent 2 search parties to look for you to no avail. Please find this note okay and come find us. Fuck these scars. Matt. Tensions are brewing within the Seraphite community. Or was that a WLF member? I don't know. Who could tell at this point? They're all violent and hypocritical. Ooh. There was like a bit of a stall there where she was like, not really. Okay, so we have 39 now. Alright, so we still have a ways to go to get that craft more shivs. I don't like the darkness of this place, and I don't like the idea that Yara and Liv have just disappeared or run ahead. Okay, they're right there. I suppose I could have got more parts in this section, then gone back to get more, have more options to craft or upgrade, rather. See, now I need to go through every aisle and make sure there isn't anything that I miss, which is fun for the audience and just as much fun for me. Doesn't look like there's much. See what we got at the cash register. Nothing. They're giving us what? They're giving us ammo for some reason. Some more parts. How many parts do we have? Does it tell us? Don't think it does. So it looks like The Last of Us Season 2 has... It should be airing sometime in the... Looks like in the spring of... Or at least the first quarter of 2025. They showed some production stills for, you know, because Season 2 will take place during Last of Us Part 2. And we still have some familiar stuff, like Ellie and Dina riding on the horse, and Joel at the Tommy's place during the dance. So there's that. Okay, let's keep moving. Lives in there. Let's go in the bathroom. Usually there's pills, but maybe I'm reaching. Yep. Oh, part. Before we go to the point of no return, let me just run back to that workbench. I want to just make sure that I didn't do my math correctly, so I'm forgetting if I can do anything else. Let's see. Nope. We only got 22. Okay. Now we know. I don't have to regret it if I keep moving. Can't craft anything at the moment either. Let's keep it moving.
We're almost to the coast. Just a little farther. minutes. Stay behind me.
Okay. There's no traps though, is there? Because I feel like we're at the news station. Last time we were there were traps. So, what point are we in this? Alrighty. No longer have a pistol or any ammo, but I do have this. But there seems I'd rather use this for stealth, but whatever. I saved the big weapons for the big boys and girls that come at us. You go that way, Yara. I'll go this way. Don't really see much. It's all more or less same area, just a little wide linear. Okay, so they're definitely these people are coming from here, which means there's gotta be a tougher enemy lying in wait. Let me go this way first before we drop down to the unknown. Should I jump this first? Sure, why not? What's the plan here? Got a guy there. Guy there. Are they gonna hear me drop? Let's see.
Watch out!
Woo! Just wait for them. That's the plan.
Now what? Quite confident it's this way. Quite confident?
Hmm.
You don't have to follow us. You want me to leave you two out here alone? Let's just get out of here.
It's interesting now that Abby's in the role of protector, or she seems to feel compelled to protect these people after they've saved her. And they are young kids. You know, kind of interesting. She's kind of in a Joel, not to say that she's Joel, but she's kind of in this weird, guardian, you know, Joel being a guardian to Ellie, she's kind of in this weird, in this kind of similar position at the moment. Let's maybe go through here, I guess. Check it out. Okay, I guess it's one way to get through. We can go through that door, or we can, before we go anywhere, let's just see what we could possibly have missed. I could squeeze through here, or I can go through that door. Oh. Guess it wouldn't have mattered. More parts. Always good to get. I guess regardless, we're going through this door now.
I get you through, you open that gate, right?
We'll open it.
Come on. Your turn. Watch that arm.
Ricky, Doc.
Fuck! Hurry up!
Oh. There's my light. Oh.
I can't believe I trusted Scars.
It was like she could have put one person through and then ensured that the lock would happen, because at least, but it's always good to trust other people. I think that was a good move for her to trust, because I think they knew just as much as she did that she was putting herself. Oh my god. I could hear... I had my headphones on so I could hear the surround sound of these goddamn clickers. And I can still hear it. My god. Oh my god. I don't like this. I don't like... My god.
Wolf, over here. Wolf.
Oh. Oh my god. The chills.
More of them. Just give me a minute.
You're gonna hold on tight.
Okay. My arm.
I know. Focus on your breathing. In and out. Nice and steady. In and out. Try the doors. Make sure there are no infected.
What would open?
Try the other ones. Any luck?
No. Let's get inside before someone sees.
Lock it.
Come help me with this.
Just needs to be said. You know how to do that? Cut that into strips. Lean back.
Okay.
I'm gonna move it, okay? You ready?
What's your name?
Abby. Thanks for cutting me down. This area gets a lot of traffic. Whatever shape she's in, we need to get out of here by tomorrow.
We'll be fine.
Yeah. All right. Owen.
I wonder if they want me to go back, or not expecting that I would go back, and putting something of use back here, since we passed all this stuff during the cutscenes. They said this is locked, but it's like, can I don't think shivs open doors in this game, right? Only in the first game? I purposely didn't use my shivs during that fight because I was like, what if I need it for a door? I'm so conditioned to think that in the first game. Looks like there's nothing of use though. Unless there... Can't go back there. Alright, let's keep going.
Aquarium's right there. Let's do it.
Oh, there's deep grass. Doesn't bode well for me. Do I want to go through here? Or do I want to... Can I go anywhere else? That's the question.
Take what I can get.
Good. I figured there'd be a first aid kit somewhere I can use one. Yeah, I guess we do have to go through that door. Pick me up. Oh, we actually have another workbench. That's cool. Is there any more parts though? Which there is. see what we can do. I feel like we should finish this gun off, right? What else do we have to do with it? Stability, replace the pistol grip to increase weapon sway. It is helpful in hairy situations. But let me look at my other pistol, just in case it needs... I feel like my accuracy was really bad with this, so damage I can't do. I haven't done anything with this yet, so... Alright, there's no capacity. That's really what I would be more concerned with. Having a 4x scope isn't really something and stability, it's like, if I'm gonna do stability, I might as well finish off the other gun. So, let's do that. And there we go. One gun complete. Alright. So I guess we're at the halfway mark. Let me talk a bit. I've been playing BioShock 2 now that I've completed Metal Gear Solid 3. So I'm on BioShock 2. Really enjoying it. Much more refined than the first game, I'd say. Story is interesting so far in terms of how the game kind of just pulls you along and everything. Very similar to the first game. It's like, okay, now I know what a BioShock game is. So all the little quirks and stuff, I know what to expect in terms of like how it plays and stuff. Excuse me. But yeah, it's really fun so far. I haven't beaten it yet. I'm not even close to beating it yet, I don't think. What was I gonna say? But it's good. I've learned from the first game that, because the first game gives you a choice to do. There's basically, with the little sisters, the little girl that you usually see in these games. There's two things you can do with her. That affects the gameplay or affects your playthrough. In the first game, I stuck to one thing, doing one thing with her. I don't want to I don't know. I don't want to really spoil anything, but I guess okay, I guess this is what it is. It's you can rescue her or you can harvest something within her. It's more supernatural than it sounds, than how wrong that sounds, but you know what I mean. For the first game, I was harvesting everything from this little girl or whatever, and the second game, I've decided I'm gonna rescue and kind of use her for that. So I don't know how similar it is to the first game in terms of that, but it's been very different, that the way the game is, which makes it cool. But it makes me wonder, if I did a second playthrough of the first game, would it be similar, or is it inherently different? But I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying like when you hack things, like you could hack like turrets and security cameras and like health stations and vending machines and all that. It was in the first game. It was always the same mini game, which was fun, but it got more challenging as it went. But it became kind of samey. It was basically like connecting these pipes together in order to get from point A to point B, kind of a puzzle, and which is similar to one of the puzzles in Helldivers 2, when you're at a terminal. But the thing with Helldivers 2 is there's many different types of puzzles at the terminal, so it mixes it up and keeps things fresh. But in the first game, it was always the same puzzle. The second game has a different puzzle, which to me is a little bit more of a relief because of how simplistic it is. but it definitely has a difficulty ramping up as you play. But there's something about it that's less, to me, that's less stressful, and it's the only puzzle so far. But it's, to me, a little bit more enjoyable than the first game's puzzles. Um, Other than that, yes, the game is fun. I'm not really at any point where I can. I wouldn't give any story spoilers or anything, but like I still don't really know where the story's heading or anything. Um, but I'm intrigued and I'm having fun with the game of it, and I'm addicted to it too. Like I want to play it more. So there's that. Hey, Pulpa Pig, how are you? Oh, uh, we found a safe spot for Liv and Yara, the two Asian Seraphites that came across last time, and now we're on our own again. In terms of what I've been talking about, I've been playing Bioshock 2. Uh, and I haven't beaten it yet, but I haven't even come halfway close to beating it, but I'm enjoying it, and it's like a more refined version of the first game, and I'm intrigued to keep playing, and I'm addicted to keep playing too. Like I'm having a lot of fun with that. Ooh, got a holster.
Yes.
Ah, nice. I'm guessing you're gonna try Infinite. Yeah, I mean, why not? It's part of the collection. I always hear mixed things about from for both 2 and Infinite, where my friend at work says 2, a lot of people say the story wasn't as strong as the first game, but it's still a lot more refined gameplay and everything, and he regardless liked the story a lot. And Infinite, from what I hear, is vastly different from the first 2 games in terms of setting and all that, but and I don't know how different it is in the gameplay or anything, but they say that it's I don't know, there's something to it that it's like people are either they really like it or it's just something different. I don't know, but yeah, I will definitely try to complete all 3. Having completed the first game, I'll complete the second and the third. More pills. Do I have more? I do. Okay, let's get the craft more shivs thing. And then... yeah, I kind of like the idea of this thing too. Okay, cool. Oh, I can craft shotgun shells. No, that's cool. Yeah, so other than that, yeah, I've been playing Bioshock 2. Other than that, I did buy a new game, which is kind of just a game to hold me over until, it's not a game that I can play every now and then, and I don't have to take too seriously, and that's NHL 24. Because like I said before, both New York teams were in the playoffs. The Rangers are still in the playoffs, the Stanley Cup playoffs. Usually I try to get a sports game if New York teams are successful in their seasons. I haven't had an NHL game since '07, which was during the PS2. And that was '07 was another year where I probably got it. I probably got it in 2008, which was a slow year for me because I didn't have the PS3. So I probably got '07 as like a, or was it? Oh no, it was '06 because '06 was Guitar Hero, the year of Guitar Hero, and the bad Tony Hawk game Project 8. Well, it's not bad, but it's like not to standard. So it was kind of a weak year for games for me. So I ended up getting NHL 7, and now I feel like right now I'm kind of in a similar situation where it's just been Helldivers 2 and South Park Snow Day, and so I figured I'll get NHL 24. I'm actually kind of impressed by some certain aspects of this game because I haven't had a sports game since MLB 15. Um, but I have to say the soundtrack is really great. Better than '07 soundtrack. It's definitely full of really catchy songs. I always like that in a sports game because you never know what the soundtrack's gonna be. But it has a lot of cool songs and everything. But another thing that I really like is uh, the creative options or whatever. You can create your own team. You can create your own players. Apparently, you can create up to 150 players of your choosing. And there's kind of a novelty to that because back in the day when you created your players on PS1 or PS2, you only had so much memory space to create different characters or players or whatever. Like you basically had to like be very conservative with your memory card um, if you were to make you basically had to whoever you were creating you had to make sure it counted because you weren't going to be able to create all these teammates or whatever. But with this, it's up to 150. I can create anybody I want. The only sports game I've played was PES. What is PES? Is that soccer? No, no. I'm not from the UK, so forgive me. But yes, what I was saying, yeah, like, so basically, like when I was in high school, I played deck hockey with friends. So right now, at the moment, I'm creating my entire deck hockey team, plus my friends, any of my close friends now. I'm creating them all and just putting them on this crazy team together. You can like it's so in depth too because like you can really create them similar to how they look, like probably more than any other sports game I've ever played, and um the all the different like little attributes and ability like you can make it so that it's like exactly how their skill set is, and then there's like abilities you can apply to them. Like I think each player gets like 5 unique abilities, and you get to choose which ones you think would be best for them, and that's so cool. Like that's a lot of fun. It makes every player different. Um, and then also, so you get to name them, and then because like there's such a huge roster of names that are recorded with audio lines in this game, uh, if the names that you assign to your player actually match any of those audio lines, you can actually have the announcer call out their name naturally, like in the game, because they already have it in stock, which is cool. And even if they don't have that exact name, you can find a name that you can find like a nickname or like um or a name that might sound similar or whatever, and it still works. So it makes it more immersive when you actually play. So far, I've only played like a few games, but because I've literally created almost like 15 players so far. I've just been having fun with that. Um, and then you create your own team, create your own mascot, create the stadium, or not the stadium, the rink rather. I guess it's a stadium, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's Konami's version of FIFA. Okay, and Wii Sports, of course. Okay, yep. Even I have Wii Sports. Announcer calling out their names, so it sounds like WWE game. Yeah, that's actually exactly what I was thinking of. I was like, I haven't played a game where you can create a character so in depth since probably playing at my friend's house where we would just make random characters on WWE. uh, and then you can give them their own like goal celebrations and uh, make their skating styles exactly how like you can. There's so many like different sliders you can put. You can make them aggressive. You can make them great at slap shots versus or whatever. And which is very rare is you can like it's been so long since I've had a create a player feature where you can actually control the weight and the height of the player, because there seems to be some PC thing now where you can't make your character fat anymore. In all these create like Harry Potter, you couldn't make your character fat. You couldn't make what other games have I played that MLB 15 wouldn't let you do that. So ML 15 the show wouldn't let me, but like this you can actually create their weight to the exact and the game doesn't shy away from that, so that's the kind of stuff I miss from the PS2 days, especially when I used to play like Tony Hawk, because even the new Tony Hawk 1+2 wouldn't let you really make your character big or small in the same way like that. But yeah, that's what I've been doing as a recent. It is NHL 24, but it is a 2023 game, so it won't count in any Game of the Year discussions. But not that I would really consider a sports game, even though MLB 15 won for my what was it Game of the Year for 2015, because it was the only game I got that year. But yeah, just something to note, I guess. What do we have here? I don't think he's dead. They don't seem to be saying it's over yet. Let's see. I don't know where this person is. So what else is going on? Hellblade 2 came out today. I think it got like an 82 on Metacritic. So, not bad. That's a great game by Metacritic standards. I think people are a little mixed though, in terms of the game's length and people are saying that there's a lot of walking, kind of like walkie simulator type sections. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I can hear them, but I can't really see them because they're sneaking up on me. I forgot. Yeah, you forgot about Hellblade 2? Yeah, it's because there really was no marketing for it. I did see commercials for it when I was watching House on Amazon Prime. So like and I have like the basic package or whatever it is, so I have commercials, but I did see it, but it definitely feel like those commercials were reserved where they didn't really want to show too much. Um and I get it. It's like you want to make a shorter game, that's fine. Like I think that's been a discussion in the game industry for a while that a lot of these games run too long. But seeing a lot of people are beating this game in like 5 hours. You know, that's less than a Crash Bandicoot, like a Naughty Dog Crash Bandicoot game. Like, and I know length doesn't really matter. Length doesn't equal the production or the quality of the game. It's the production per square inch, like how much is being put into. Like, it seems like fidelity is and the presentation, the cinematic nature of the game has been taking the forefront. You know, there's a lot of realistic mocap and everything. It seems almost like it's a tech demo, but you know, I'm sure I've never played the first game, so I would I don't know how this shorter sequel would live up to expectations, but it's interesting because I like shorter games, but I don't know if I feel like that for a game that's been being shown off for the last 5 years by Microsoft, and with all the hype surrounding it, as if it's like gonna be, you know, not to say that it's gonna be the next, you know, like Microsoft's God of War or anything. You know, Ninja Theory, you know, they're still a very young studio, I think, compared to like that, but it did seem like they were going to compete, feel like there was going to be a sense of competition with like, oh, like this is what Microsoft's putting out. I don't know if Hellblade is achieving that. Hellblade 2 is achieving that so much, but that's something that's a little unfair to the game itself, I feel, because for the Ninja Theory themselves, they want to make a sincere sequel. And I know like that the head of the studio put out like a message on Twitter before, like on the eve of the game's release, saying like, "Hey, games are difficult. We think we achieved what we set out to do. We hope you feel the same way." And you know, it was kind of a little bit of a morbid message, but maybe it was just a very sincere message from the dev team saying like, "Hey, we like, you know, we put a lot of work into this and we hope you like it," kind of thing. I don't know where this guy is. I don't know where I'm supposed to be, but let's see what's up here. Maybe the high ground can help me. Oh. Don't. That's gotta hurt.
Done. Right.
Alright, let's see if there's
The
anything.
sunset to follow. Well, at least there's a Ferris wheel.
But I hope fans of the game are enjoying it. You know, I know some weren't. I know some felt it was a little disappointing from what I was seeing on Twitter, but it looks like it's gonna be it looks like it's a worthy game of this year for people. I don't want to take away any of that excitement that people might have. Should be a fine game. Yeah, you know, like it doesn't have to light the world on fire. As long as it's not a broken game and you got it to release, that's something to be proud of. It's not a Redfall, like that's for sure. Like I don't think I'm looking forward to any other game this year. I don't know what else there is myself, so that's why I'm hoping there might be a showcase announced soon for PlayStation, and I'm hoping that Summer Game Fest can bring something to the table that will make me go, ah, okay, there's something I can look forward to. Because I already got games to look forward to in 2025. Death Stranding 2, GTA 6, I mean.
Okay. Should be a straight shot from here.
Ooh, got a coin. Alabama. Cool. Let me see what's on top of this first. Can I make this jump? That's the question. Should I make this jump is the question. Or should I go down? What is down? Where does this bring me to? Does this bring me back to where I was? Oh, I came up here, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Cool.
Oh, God!
Question is there any coins to get back down here? Doesn't look like it. Alrighty. Alright, so I guess we'll call it here. Peppa Pig, it's been a pleasure. Anyone out there who wants to like, comment, or subscribe, it's greatly appreciated. You can subscribe to Kev Plays at Kev Plays 9490 on YouTube, and you can follow me on Twitter at Let's Watch Series. Other than that, stay safe, stay healthy, keep a clear head, and keep on gaming. And I'll catch you all next time. Hopefully, let's get that showcase by the next episode, an announcement at least. All right, peace out.